Okay, first YouTube video. Um, I don't fully know what the topic I should be discussing, but my aim is basically to drop a video every single day for the rest of, life, which is going to be very difficult, but I'm going to try and drop a video every single day. I don't know what topic I'm going to talk about, um, but yeah, I want to share my thoughts, opinions to YouTube and try and provide value to you, even if it's one person, half a person, it might help someone out there. And ultimately, it might help me. So, one thing I want to talk about maybe is what is life? That seems like a deep question, but yeah, like, what is life itself? What is the meaning of life, or what is life? And the reason why I'm kind of asking this is because you sit there and you think to yourself, whether you're religious, you're not religious, you're a Christian, you're not Christian, you're a Muslim, like whatever religion you might be or might not be, everyone has a point in life where they just sit down and think, what is life? Like, happens for everyone at different stages in their life, literally, whether that's you about to get married, or you're about to have your first child, or someone's died around you. You think about what is life. Now, for me, I've been thinking about what is life because if I don't do anything today, tomorrow, and let that continue for however long I'm on this earth, if I just decide to not do anything, not work, not really think about what tomorrow is gonna be like, what does that what does that constitute? What does that mean? If I just decide to not do anything, what would that mean for my life as we know it? Especially if I then decide to, well, not me, if I then leave this life, does it matter? Like, did it matter if you decided to not do anything for the rest of your days, basically? And it's something that we all think about. For me, I realized life is special, life is precious, life is something you only get once and can be taken away in the blink of a second, in the blink of an eye, which is very cliche, but it is very, very factual. Like, the only thing that's certain is you have life and you will not have life one day. And with that being said, like, I figure, or I sit down, like, for context, I run my own business, so I'm self-employed. And it's the same applies if you're, employed anyway, but I'm self-employed, and then sometimes I have these days where I don't do anything. I'm super, super unproductive. I just ignore doing work, literally just ignore doing work. And I sit there and I think, or I reflect back thinking like, wow, like you really didn't do anything that day. Do you not have a reason to do anything? Like, is there more to life? Is that what you're saying? There's more to life than working? Is there more to life than, trying to achieve a, a goal or a certain amounts of revenue? Is life just money? Is life being a bum. What is being a bum? You know what I mean? Like, there's loads of these sort of questions and things that kind of go through your mind. But I realized no matter what, life is here right now in this moment. So, what could I be doing to improve my life? What could I actually be doing that 5 years down the line, I'm in a different position? And then you have those thoughts like, okay, I might not be here in 5 years' time, so what's the point? I think the main point is that if you can put yourself in a position where you're drastically improving your own life, then you're drastically improving the lives of others around you. And even if you have zero family, which is unlikely, but if you have zero family, zero friends, like just you're still going to be affecting lives around you in some way, shape, or form, especially if you've changed your life drastically in a positive way. It's the same thing if you change your life drastically in a negative way, but I'm talking positive right now. And for me, I realized if I can create a life where there's less struggle for myself and that domino effect of there being less struggle for people around me. Let's say I was to go far away, I've left life. Whatever I've done in this life will not be forgotten. Uh, Whatever I've done will still live on because of the people that I've affected and helped um, become the people they are, or helped in some way establish their own career or their own journey or something. And, this could be anyone, right? But for me, when I think about what is life, I think about my children to come, my children to be. I think about, you know, if I set up this right foundation for them, no matter what, my generation will live on and their generation will continuously live on. But it's more than just my generation living on. Because like I mentioned, if you improve your life drastically, you're not just improving the life of your family or those around you. You're improving lives that you don't even know you're having that domino effect on. And like I said, I don't know where I'm going with this conversation, but the idea of what is life to me right now and why I am determined to become a better version of myself is because I want to create a life that will live on much longer than myself when I do pass away. I want my stamp on this earth, even though it's flesh and blood. This is not the realities of things. We have a completely different realm that we live in, really, speaking from a Christian perspective. But what would I have done to help others and them know that this is my stamp, this is me, Richie Rich, that has helped them in some way to change their circumstance? And I don't know, I just find it interesting, man. I just find it interesting, like, what is life? And is that something that will change? Maybe suddenly you'll get to a position where you don't really care anymore. You don't care if you're helping people. You don't care if you've got a stamp on the world. You don't care if your generations have nothing as long as you do. I mean, I'd like to think that would never be the case, but you don't really know, right? You never really know where you're going to be in 5 years, and that's the true reality of life in itself. So I'm gonna leave you with a question, like, what is life? What do you think life is? And what does it mean to you? Interesting, very interesting. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any comments, but hey, you can leave your comments below. What is life? Uh, you know, what is life? See you tomorrow.